That is the end of hard-hitting Tashidorji. He runs himself out. There was no run there. And apologies to all our viewers. We had some technical glitches here at the com tower. We had issue with internet. And now we are back live, but we are on a different link. So if you are online and if you know someone is watching, please do share the new link so that they don't miss out on anything. When we went offline, Tashidorji hit a 4 and a 6. And they were building a good partnership between Kishan and Tashi. But now Tashidorji runs himself out. Not at all needed. And it's also Sagar's first over. He manages to get wicket. Not of his bowling, but a team wicket, I would say. That's a run out. Won't be credited to his bowling figures. With that, we have jersey number 25, Gokul Kumar Ghale, who joins his elder brother, Kishan Ghale. It will be Ghale brothers partnership that we get to see. It's not common to say two brothers playing in the same team and at the same time in the center of the pitch. We really hope these two brothers will complement each other like they have been since their childhood. Gokul to face his first ball. Defends it well. Gokul had a very good outing yesterday with his bat. He was the one who anchored the inning and at the same time accelerated and taking SKD all the way. In the gap, and that will be 4. So Gokul Kumar Ghale picks up where he left off yesterday with a boundary. First boundary to Gokul. Takes SKD All Stars score to 37 for 3. The 3 wickets for SKD that went down was Namge Thile, Namgang Choje, and as you saw live just before we reconnected, Tashidorji runs himself out. So 3 of them are back in the dugout. Slightly pitched up by Sagar, and Gokul punishes him. A little delay because they are not able to find the ball that Gokul hit. Sagar Das, jersey number 55, is a student by profession. His nickname is Raja. Pre-match song even for him is national anthem. If not a cricketer, he says he would have been an athlete. No wonder he can bowl with both right and left hand. So he is ambidextrous. And he pissed the bat off Gokul this time. When we asked him what is his hidden talent other than cricket, he says he is a good swimmer as well. And he loves taking a juice just before the match. Played that off his back foot. And that's the over. After 7 overs, SKD All Stars 37 for 3. Munna Gowala comes to replace Homesh from the Gelephu town end, jersey number 97. He is a teacher by profession, so he definitely has some leadership skills. If not a cricketer, he would have been a businessman he highlights with his first ball. Munna plays it straight down the ground, and that's 4 to Kishan Gale. Finally, Kishan, after playing 15 balls, gets his first boundary. Having his brother as the non-striker, I think, is a lucky charm for him. Munna is not happy with his fielding set, so he's rearranging them, realigning, I would say, because he's moving from the com tower. I can see he's moving the sweeper cover wider. That means he might be bowling on the off stump. And just like that, he gets it bang on target. That's what we call bowling to your field. Gives Kishan one more single. Kishan Ghale has moved on to double figures after facing 16 deliveries. Gokul takes his leg guard. We will have to wait and see what is the mindset of Gokul here. Off spinner turning it inside. He has the tendency to play a big shot. Beautifully played down to the deep fielder for 1 run. Munna with his third ball of his first over, driven down for 1 run by Kishan Ghale. He has been rotating the strike quite well, and when better to do so when you have your little brother on the other end. Brings his brother on strike and drifting down the leg side this time. White signal by umpire Subhash. That was definitely a front foot ball, but Gokul is being watchful, going on his back foot, because that gives him a lot of time than going on a front foot. But if the ball turns, he will be in all sorts of trouble. Big shot and finds the gap, but there's sweeper cover. He will cut it off to keep it down to 2 runs. At the end of 8 overs, SKD All Stars 47 for 3. Saga to continue his second over. Played it straight down to long on for 1 run. Kishan looks calm and poised today. He's not intimidated by Sagar's bowling. It's always difficult to play a left arm orthodox being a right-handed batter. Let's see how Gokul handles him. And there's a big appeal, and again umpire says it's going down the leg. His signal though is confusing us here at the com tower, because we thought that was a no ball again. played it off his pad. They will take 2 runs. Good running between wicket by the Ghale brothers. Good communication as well. From here, Com Tower, I could hear Aija. That means come. Let's go for 2 runs. Good communication. Flighted ball. And he swings and it misses everything. Not needed at this juncture, Gokul. We all know and have seen what you can do. It would be better if you build up your innings. Just like that, being watchful. Don't give your wickets. You're already 3 wickets down. Sagar with his 5th ball of his 2nd over comes in off the edge, and there was a clear and loud call from Kishan saying no. That's the end of 9th over. SKD All Stars 50 for 3. Munna to continue from the Gelephu town end. Yes, already with his 2nd over. Flighted one. Again played beautifully by Kishan Gale for 1 run. He is taking singles. Just like people here at Gelephu go to the hot spring. It's that easy for Kishan to take singles and for Gelephu natives to head to the hot spring. Brings Gokul back on strike. Gokul is having difficult time, unlike his elder brother Kishan. Kishan looks confident and he's playing with his straighter bat more often than usual. Again a swing and a miss. Munna is definitely mixing it up. BTR Assam, they would definitely want to end the 2nd game with a win. Much better this time from both bowler and batter. They went down to Dragon Strikers yesterday. They definitely want to win this game. Finds the gap. Down to the sweeper cover for 1 run. This tournament, it's not only friendship and game of cricket, it's also a cultural connection. Just like the wisdom passed down through the ages, the game of cricket connects us all in meaningful ways. Will that be called wide? No, says umpire Subhash Lama. At the end of 10th over, halfway done, SKD All Stars 52 for 3. As I was talking about cultural connection, as cricket unites us, as BIFA Cup unites us, it mirrors the harmony of the Buddhist teaching. A game played with respect and joy, and enjoyed at the same time. Sagar to continue with his 3rd over. Again, bang on target. Gokul decides to defend that ball. Gokul is being patient today. He hasn't, except that one shot where he looked like he was impatient. So far, he has been patient. That was straight and played straight to the fielder as well. No runs. Gokul should keep his calm under such a situation. Yes, he has faced 18 balls, but you can't play a rash shot and give away your wicket just like that. The runs will eventually come if you play the full quota of 20 overs. What they should be planning here on is, till the 15 over, you can continue the way you are, and in the last 5 overs with the likes of Chile Jamsu coming next, you can always accelerate. And just as I was mentioning, a commentator's curse yet again sees the end of Kishan Gale. A beautiful catch by Sagar of his own bowling. He, just like today, takes one more wicket, and the crucial one to break the partnership. With that, SKD All Stars lose their 4th wicket, and that will be a drinks break, a much needed drinks break to everyone out here. We will see you at the other end of the drinks break. We are back live after a short drinks break. That brings jersey number 27, Tashi Pelden, onto the crease, joining his batting partner Gokul Ghale. Tashi Pelden, he is a student at Royal Thimphu College. Drives it down for a 1 or maybe 2 run. There's a loud call for 2, but Tashi Pelden is not interested in taking the second run. Thus, the end of 11 overs. SKD All Stars 54 for 4. Tashi Pelden, as I was talking about him, he's a student at RTC. His nickname is Tippy. And a funny and a unique thing is, we asked him what is his unique cricket ritual or superstition. He says he loves eating bottle caps. That's weird. I hope he has chewed a lot of them today. And that's wide down the leg, missed by the wicket keeper, and that will go down in the books as 5 wides. Not the ball that Munna wanted, but definitely the ball that SKD All Stars wanted. Runs are runs, no matter how it comes. This time from Munna, it comes as 5 wide. That won't do his bowling figure any justice. Tashi Pelden decides, TP, let's say, decides to defend that ball. We also asked him, if not a cricketer, what would he have been? He said he would have been an e-sports player. Wide again from Munna. TP chased that but unable to find any bat on that. And Tashi Pelden, he loves to have puri before any match. That is his routine or his mantra. Puri is a kind of pancake in the Western terminology. Flicks it to the leg side, down to the deep square leg. Gets him a single. Brings Gokul back on strike. Gokul might feel that it has been eternity since he faced the ball, because when Kishan was there, he was getting strike every other ball. For past 6 to 7 balls, he has been watching from the non-striker end. And there we can see he plays it straight. Will it be boundary? It will be. The fielder unable to cut that off. 4 runs to Gokul. The rest at the non-striker end definitely helped him, looks like. He moves on to 15 from 20 deliveries. Gokul Kumar Ghale proving to be a critical batter, important batter for Team SKD, both in yesterday's match and today's match. Flicks it on the leg side for 1 run. Smart batting. That is how you do it. You get a 4, you get off the strike and relax at the other end and come back fresh with new focus and full focus the next over. Beautifully executed by Gokul Kumar Ghale. Tashi Pelden, TP, plays it in the gap equally well. If you can do it, I can do it even better, says Tashi Pelden. Complementing each other out there in the center. End of the 12th over with 8 overs to go. SKD All Stars 67 for 4. A change in bowling. Sagar won't be continuing and finishing off his 4th over. Instead, it will be jersey number 44, Bishwajit Das. He is a businessman by profession. One fact that he wants his teammate to know is that he's scared of height. And he has a special skill in badminton as well. And he too loves having fruits before a match. Let's see if he can bowl some bananas out here. And he does. With this very first ball, he gets the better of Tashi Pelden. A real magician with the ball. Bowler gets the batsman tied up in knots and results in a wicket. Tashi Pelden clean bowled by Bishwajit with his first ball. 5th wicket down for SKD All Stars. A dream start that anyone can dream of. Bishwajit. That was a quick one. And there was no answer whatsoever from Tashi Pelden. With that, the wicketkeeper batter of SKD All Star, Sering Tashi, comes out in the center, takes his guard, and he will be facing the wrath of Bishwajit. Played it off his back foot beautifully, down to deep fielder for 1 run. Straight away off the mark, Sering Tashi. What Gokul needs to do is still play the same way till the 15th over. And as I was speaking, it's up in the air. Will it be taken? Yes, it will be. That was not needed, Gokul. You got a good start. You were settled. And there was no need to accelerate at this juncture. You should have after 15th over. Bishwajit gets the second wicket in his very first over. A beautiful bowling display from Bishwajit himself. That was like a wicket on a silver platter. That's an easy wicket that he got. Gokul departs after scoring 16 of 22 balls. A good inning, but he should have finished it off. This might be the moment where BTR Assam gets back into the game. And this might be the turning point as well. A huge wicket of Gokul Kumar Gale. Cricket is a game of fine margins. With that, Tile Jamso, another hard hitter from SKD, comes out to bat. Jersey number 7. He is also the Dhoni of SKD. And there's a big appeal, and again umpire says down the leg. Very unlikely of Tile Jamso. He usually starts off playing straight, but this time looks like he wanted to play that on the leg side. Just like that, flicks it off his leg. There's an easy 2 there. And he's off the mark with 2 runs. One more ball to go of this brilliant Bishwajit over. Will he manage to take one more wicket? Or maybe a dot ball would be a perfect ending to a dream start. And he swings it straight down to the fielder. Well fielded. Just 1 run. And Tile Jamso keeps the strike. After 13 over, SKD All Stars 70 for 6. Munna with his last over will be finishing off his spell from the Gelephu town end. He has proven to be slightly expensive, economical. He gave in 3 overs already 25 runs. And puts it in the gap, Tile Jamso, and takes single and brings Sering Tashi on strike. Sering Tashi will be facing Munna. Flighted ball. Played it straight to the bowler himself. Well fielded. That's a dot ball. Flight it again. This time he finds the gap and plays it down to long off for 1 run. Brings Thile Jamso back on strike. It will be interesting to see what Thile Jamso will do, because Munna has come round the wicket and it will give him a lot of angle. Well balled by Munna there. He definitely restricted him. Plays it down to sweeper cover for 1 run. Still round the wicket. Played it off his leg for 1 run. Tashi looks much better batter today than he was yesterday. Bhutan is the land of happiness, and today cricket brings us all together in the joy. There's a big appeal and not out, says umpire. Big appeal from the bowler, and that will be the end of his spell. Munna, he finishes off 28 for 0 from his 4 overs. At the end of 14 overs, SKD All Stars 74 for 6. Biswajit will be looking to build up on his excellent first over. Straight and played it direct to the fielder. Biswajit is delivering with precision of a Buddhist monk's meditation. He has been that disciplined and that precise. What he can do in his second over. Played it straight down to mid off, long off by Tashi. Talking about Biswajit, like the stillness of the Bhutanese monasteries, Biswajit's delivery is almost too perfect to touch. And as I was saying, that's a big and humongous 6 from Thile Jamso's bat. He can hit it a long way, and that definitely, if we had a measurement scale, that would be at least 80 to 90 meters. One of the biggest 6 of this tournament. And Biswajit does the magic yet again after being hit for a 6. Comes back and takes the key wicket of Thile Jamso. The fielding, especially of your own bowling, has been brilliant today from BTR Assam. Biswajit, just like with the strength of Tiger, he's ready to roar and deliver his best ball yet, and also the best catch. He has been the bowler for BTR Assam today. Sees the end of Thile Jamso after scoring 11 runs off 8 balls. Tandiwongdi joins at the center. He replaces Thile Jamso. Looks like Biswajit is a man on a mission today. He's got golden arm today. And played it late and rightly sent back by Tashi because there was no run. It was straight to the fielder. Played it off the back foot and into the gap, and that will be 4 run to Tandin Wangde. Starts off with a boundary, gets his score ticking and gets himself off the mark. Tandin Wangde. That's the end of 15 over. SKD All Stars 86 for 7. BTR Assam won the toss and they decided to bowl first. So far, it has worked in their favor. They have managed to restrict SKD All Stars to 86 in 15 overs, and also they have taken 7 crucial wickets. Having said that, Sagar comes for his final over from the Gelephu town end. No turn whatsoever for Sagar today, and since there are no lefty batter, he is going to bowl only the left hand orthodox today. That came in, played it down to long on for 1 run. Brings the hard hitting Tandin Wangda on strike for the very first time facing Sagar. Played it straight to the fielder, a dot ball. Tandin Wangdi, he hasn't played much on a turf wicket. In fact, this is his debut tournament on a turf wicket. But looks like he has already played a number of matches. He's timing the ball all too well, finding the gaps, and at the same time ticking the scoreboard and minimizing dot balls. Brings Tashi back on strike. Flighted ball. Swept it and is in the gap. And that will be 6. First 6 from young Tashi. He swept that. And he finds the ropes. The ball is on the ropes, I would say. He's stroking the ball beautifully today. Let's see how Sagar comes back. Smart batting there from Tashi. He knew the fielder is deep. He takes single and keeps the strike as well. After 16 overs, SKD All Stars 95 for 7. No captain who dare to take a bowler like Biswajit, who is taking the crucial wickets and at the same time controlling the runs away. And there again he starts off with the dot ball. Biswajit, jersey number 44. Shot this time. Played it in the gap. Straight down to the sweeper cover for 1 run. Brings Tandin Wangda on strike. Biswajit has managed to take 3 crucial wickets. And this is only his 3rd over. Again shot. And he has protection there. So it will just be 1 run. Tashi, with the shot he played in the earlier over, would be looking to accelerate here on. He decides to nudge it down to the deep fielder for 1 run. That is still better than a dot ball. This is the 17th over, and with 3 wickets in hand, might not be this over, but from next over till the end, they have to put their foot on the accelerator. Again in the gap. Will they take 2 runs this time? Yes, they will. 2 runs to Tanin Wongdi. He has started off quite well, timing the ball, striking it like as if he has played on the turf for a long time. This time he tries to play a cheeky little shot down to third man, but unable to do so. At the end of 17 overs, SKD All Stars on the 100-figure mark, 100 for 7. 3-figure, sorry. Jersey number 66 comes on to replace Sagor. It will be Komesh Basumatri. Coming back for his second spell. He will be bowling to Seringtashi. Seringtashi Sinje is his nickname. He loves Uge songs and he's scared of height. But he should not be scared of height when he hits 6. If he lobs it up, the height will just be a thing of past. He says if not a cricketer, he would have been an army. And he loves dancing, and that is his skill, and he loves chicken. Let's see some chicken power. Winner, chicken dinner today from Seringtashi. Just as I said, he lobs it over the top of cover into the gap, and that would fetch him 2 runs. And maybe 3 because there's a misfield. And he completes 3 runs, and again an overthrow, but this time BTR Assam have a backup. Not a good fielding display in this ball from BTR Assam. Brings Tanin Wongda back on strike. Tanin Wongdi, his nickname is Wongda. Let's see what he can do. That's down the leg side for wide run. Tanin Wongdi, nickname Wongda, loves listening to his teammate song JD Rebellions. He is scared of darkness. Do not worry, we are not playing under the lights. And sun is bright, so you can be content, and you might as well try to hit few balls out of GMC town. Unable to find, he gave himself room, went back, and that's why he missed that shot, else the ball was shot and there to be dispatched. Tanin Wongda says if he was not a cricketer, he would have been a dancer, because dancing is his skill. And his favorite food is pizza. You hit some 6s, I'm sure your captain Sonam Hishe will buy you at least 3 boxes of pizza. And this time he plays it delinquently down to deep third for 1 run. Seringtashi back on strike to face 3 more deliveries from Komesh. Komesh has already given away 5 runs in his over. And clean bowled. Seringtashi, he had no answer to that. The bowler definitely got good of Seringtashi, Komesh. That is his 3rd wicket. Komesh sees the end of Seringtashi after having scored 17 runs of 15 deliveries. SKD All Stars lose their 8th wicket in the 18th over. Captain Fantastic Sonam Hishe joins his partner Taniwongda. Sonam Hishe, mind you, he doesn't like to defend a ball or nudge it down for single. He loves to go hard at the bowler. He won't mind whether it's a pace bowler or a spinner or a knuckle ball or a slower one. He won't care. He will just give a whack at everything. If only we had Sagar to bowl to him right now, we would have seen a different kind of bowling from Sagar, a right-hander. But it will be Komish. Well, it's something new from Sonam Hishe, and he runs his partner out. There was no run, says Taniwongda. SKD All Stars, they definitely need to improve their running between wickets. They have been giving easy wickets, especially through run out. It's like a suicide run. He was on a suicide mission. Sonam Hishe, he touched the ball without any communication. He directly ran to the non-striker and manages to get his batting partner, who was striking a ball too well. Taniwongda departs after scoring 9 of 9 balls. One more ball to go. It won't be a hat-trick to Komish because it was a run-out, but it can definitely be a team hat-trick if they manage to get wicket of Sange Nima. He's playing his first match of this Bifa Cup today. He will be on strike and he will be facing Komish. Sange Nima, jersey number 3. He might not have imagined that he will get to bat today. He comes in as number 11 for SKD All Stars, and he chooses to let that go. At the end of 18 overs, SKD All Stars 105 for 9. Captain Sonam Hishe, he needs to bat sensibly now. He cannot give away, and Bishwajit is bowling all too well. On the leg, that definitely looked like it was going down the leg side, even from here, Com Tower. Sonam Hishe, what he should be targeting is now try to hit few balls, get runs. But he should not be taking any singles because he will expose young Sange Nima to Biswajit. Yes, but he definitely should be taking runs. That's up in the air, but it falls right in between the two fielders. And then that was late. They decide to take 2 runs, but that was a late call from Sonam Hishe. He should have called the moment he played that shot up in the air, 2, because he has to get back onto the strike. Again is in the air, again in the gap, and they have to run for 2 runs, which they managed to do. So far, it has been working well for SKD. 109 runs. They will be looking to at least score 120 because it will give them the mental. Again missed, and this time they take 1 run. and he will expose Sange to Biswajit for one ball, which is good because he just needs to survive this ball. And then it will be down to the last over and to Sonamisha himself. Biswajit, I don't know what he's trying to do. It's last ball of his spell. And number 11 batting there. You should be bowling straight and not a wide ball. You're giving free runs as a souvenir gift to SKD. That's how you're supposed to bowl. No need to run. I don't know why they are running. I don't get it. See, he runs himself out. A run was not needed. Sonamisha would have been on the strike. Not a smart thing from Sange there. That's the end of SKD All Stars. A score that even David Shepard would be proud about. 111 for all out. And with 1 over to go. Well, we have to wait and watch whether that 6th ball is going to change the entire scene of this game. As it stands, SKD All Stars 111 for 9. Biswajit completes his over of 4 and gave away 26 runs and took 3 wickets. Sonamisha remains not out. And this is the batting card of SKD All Stars. Not good start from Namgethile, but a good partnership between Kishan Gale and Tashi Dorji, who has unfortunately run out. He made 10. And a good partnership between the Gale brothers. And Tashi Pelen could not add on to it. And Sering Tashi and Tilly Jamsu chipping in with 17 and 11 each right at the end. They end 110 for 10. And they got 18 extras from the team. BTR Assam. BTR Assam will need 112 to win this match at a run rate of 5.60. The pick of the bowler for BTR Assam, Komish Basumitri, 3 for 22 from his 4 overs, and Biswajit Das. He was the man. Slightly expensive, but he managed to take 3 crucial wickets from his 4 overs. And Sagar Das, ever reliant bowler, managed to take only 1 wicket today. As mentioned little while ago, they gave away 18 extras. And SKD All Star were 111 all out. We'll take a short break here from the Com Tower. We will be back and we'll see how the BTR Assam team will chase down 112 from their allotted 20 overs with a run rate of 5.60. We will see you with the run chase from BTR Assam in a while. So we are back. We'll see how BTR Assam will plan this chase. So we have the batting order here. Bikram Singh Daimari, Biswajit Das, Pran Krishna De, Munna Gowala, Rahul Tarfadar, Komesh Basumati, Sagor Das, Bulbul, Nayan, Popu Sharma and Anil Daimari. They have a strong batting lineup, but it will depend how they will execute themselves. SKD All Stars have taken the field and they are ready to go. They are waiting for batters to arrive in the crease. Starting off the proceeding for SKD will be Tandin Wangdi, jersey number 77. Or looks like they have changed it. And Tile Jamso decides that he is going to take the ball. But we have to wait and watch whether it will be a spin or he will start with his pace. Because yesterday he bowled 2 over of pace and 2 over of spin. Not too sure what he will do. Looking at his run-up, looks like it's going to be his off spinners. Yes, because wicketkeeper is with the helmet and he will be standing up. To take the strike will be Rahul, the left-hander batter, and at the non-striker end, Biswajit, who was brilliant with his bowling spell. Now he has to change his boot and get into a batting boots, and he will try to take BTR Assam home. Jersey number 22 Rahul, also the wicket-keeper for BTR Assam, comes out to bat. And for a wicket-keeper, when you bat second is always good because you have kept for 20 overs. You will see the ball all too well. It's always a plus point for a wicket-keeper to first field. Yes, they will be tired, but when you come out to bat, you already know how the pitch reacts. Let's see if Rahul would be able to do that. To start off, BTR Assam, play, says umpire Rakesh. Start off with a quicker one, Tile Jamso. He was the highest wicket taker yesterday. He took 4 wickets, 1 with his pace ball and 3 with his off spinner. He is an intelligent bowler. He knows how to read a batter. And gets it in the gap. A diving effort by the fielder. And that will be first runs for BTR Assam. Comes off the bat from Rahul. Brings Biswajit. He is having an awesome day today. He hopes to continue that as a batter as well. A change of field. This is a common thing when we have a left-hander and a right-hander batter. Short ball and plays it in the gap, and that might be the first 4. It's a 6. A brilliant 6 from the back. He is man on a mission today. He did it with his bowling arm. Now he is doing with his both arms holding a bat. A beautiful 6. And he says there was 1 run there, Rahul. Why didn't you call for it? A dot ball. Wide this time from Tile Jamso. Straight away He raises his palm to the keeper saying, I'm sorry. He did not intend to do that. There we say it's quite humid out here at the Gelephu Mindfulness City. Again a big shot. Will it be taken? A diving effort down at long on. Umpire checking whether it was 4 or a 6. We'll have to wait for the signal. And that's the second 6 of the over. A brilliant start from Bishwadeep and BTR Assam. 2 6s in that over. Of the first over, 18 runs of the first over. BTR Assam 12 for 0. Sorry, 18 for 0. Young Sanginima would be taking the new ball from the Gelephu end. He will be bowling to Rahul, the wicketkeeper batter of BTR Assam. Rahul Tarfadar is a student by profession. His nickname is Kalu. What he believes, one superstition is doing bad deed before match will ruin his day. So I hope he started on a good note today. Outswing from Sangineva up front, and Rahul defends that. He too, like others, is scared of heights. And if he was not a cricketer, he would have been a defense personnel, he says. Short ball and dispatched away to the boundary for 4 runs. Sanginima to continue. In swing this time and played it in the gap. That will definitely be 2 runs. Rahul is supporting Biswajit well. Rahul likes to eat roti before a match. Chapati is what they call. In swing again, and this time there's a mix-up, but they easily take run because there's a misfield. If he had not fumbled, if he had gathered it cleanly, there was definitely a chance of run out. This brings the right-hander Biswajit on strike. He has already hit Chile jumps for 2 huge 6s and decides to defend that ball. That should be the line Sanginima should be targeting, because it's not giving any room for him to free his arms. That was straight. Again a quick single taken, and again a misfield from SKD All Stars. That's the end of second over. BTR Assam 26-0. Tandin Wangdi, aka Wangda, will replace Thile Jamso from Mountain End. He definitely needs to bring back SKD in the game. Again a quick single taken and again a fumble. SKD All Star haven't been able to field well in these 2 overs. The batter are putting pressure on the fielders by taking quick singles. But they are not able to cut those singles out. And they did have chance of run out as well. Tani Wongda will be bowling to Rahul. And that's in the gap as well. 4 runs to Rahul. He has come out all guns blazing today. And this is a dream start for BTR Assam. The run rate at the moment is 12.46 when the required. Now it has just climbed up to 13.29 with that boundary. And required run rate goes down to 4.58. SKD All Star, they definitely need a breakthrough and for them to come back in this. This time it's well fielded. Straight to the fielder. A diving effort. Results in a dot ball. Tandimongdi is pitching it up. No ball, says umpire. And they will take 2 runs. And Rahul will be there for the first free hit of this entire tournament. In yesterday's match, there was no balls. So this will go down as the first free hit in the BFA Cup 2025. We'll have to wait and see what Rahul is able to do with this free hit. As the rule says, they cannot change the field because it's the same batter. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's the right-hander. Plays it straight down to long on for 1 run. Tani Modi coming round the wicket to the left-hander Rahul and over the wicket to Biswajit. A pitch in the air, in the gap, and that will be 4. Sonam Hishek cannot stop that from going to the boundary. The ball eventually wins the Tom and Jerry race. It will be 4 more runs to Rahul, the wicketkeeper batter of BTR Assam. BTR Assam definitely looks like one of the strongest team in this tournament. And if they will defeat SKD today, the point table will be an interesting thing to look out for. End of over. BTR Assam 38-0. Namgetile, jersey number 6, comes on to replace Sangenima from the Gelephu town end. Sangenima bowled just 1 over. Namgetile will be bowling his left arm orthodox. Now he will be bowling to the dangerous Biswajit. Flied it and plays it straight to mid-off. No run. Namgetile starts off with the dot ball. Flighted ball and completely misses it. Kept low as well. Namgetile is a student at RTC and popularly known as Jabbai. Gives himself room and beautiful bowling from Namgetile here. He saw the batsman creating room to play maybe an inside out shot and he drags it down to the off line. Again, beautiful bowling. Definitely a good start from Namgetile here. Namgetile, if not a cricketer, would have played football as a career. Dancing is his hidden talent and he loves chicken, he says. Jersey number 6. Flighted and this time pushed down to mid-off and a direct hit from the fielder. But the batter had already made the ground. So Namgetile now will be bowling to the left-hander. That was a bullet throw from Tashidoji from mid-off. Namgetile has 1 ball to go in this over. Flat and this time dispatched it to the boundary. It could have been a good over until the last ball, which Rahul picked off his leg down to the deep square boundary. 4 runs to Rahul. At the end of 4 overs with 2 overs to go of power play, BTR Assam 43 for 0. We have change in bowling. Tashidoji comes on to replace Taniwanda. The mountain and bowling side has been a testing ground for SKD today. First with Thile Jamso Wongda and now Tashidoji with his leg spin. Drifted down the leg, an easy single for Biswajit. Brings Rahul back on strike. Tashidoji decides to come round the wicket for the left-hander. Jersey number 20, Tashidoji. He loves ice cream, he says. He definitely needs to maintain that cool under such a pressure, where the team is already given away 44 runs in 4.1 overs. He too loves football as a career and he's good at dancing. That's the ball he should be bowling. Outside the off stump with no turn, beats the bat of Rahul. Tashidoji too, just like Taniwongdi, is scared of the darkness. Dot ball again. Plays down to third man. Short third man. Scared of height and scared of darkness is common in the players in this BIFA Cup. A quick single taken within the short fine leg. Sonamishe unable to release it quickly. Brings back the right-hander Bishwajit on strike. Both openers have scored same runs, 21 of 14, 21 of 14. Rahul has moved on to 22. 15 balls. Will Bishwajit do the same? No, he decides to defend that ball. Tashidoji is known for his leggies. Watch out for his quick arm ball as well. Beautiful bowling there from Tashidoji. Gives away only 2 runs of this over. At the end of 5 overs, BTR Assam 45 without losing any wicket. Sonam Hishe decides to bring himself on from the Gelephu town end. This is match number 3 of the BIFA Cup, Bhutan India Friendship Association, brought to you by BIFA Gelephu chapter, sponsored by Bhutan India Foundation, co-sponsored by BOB Bank of Bhutan and the communication partner Tashi Infocom Limited. The tournament is being played among 4 teams, 2 from India and 2 from Bhutan. From India we have the team batting right now, BTR from Assam. Another team is Thunder Cricket Academy from West Bengal. Sonamishe with his first ball coming over the wicket. Starts off with the dot ball. And from Bhutan end we have SKD, the winners of 50 overs tournament from last year, and Team Dragon Strikers 20 overs champs from last year. Flatter ball. Yet another dot ball. For Bhutan, they are giving chances to the clubs who do exceptionally well by winning the most prestigious tournament in the BCCB calendar, BCCB T20 Smash and Super League 50. Swing and a miss. Sonam Hishe has started off quite well. 3 dot balls on the trot. He definitely can mix it up with flighted deliveries and a flatter one. And that's a flatter one. And that swung out as well. So far, no runs of Sonam Hishe. Now he sends the 2 fielder back because he realizes that he doesn't want to jeopardize a good over. Last over of the power play. Flatter one and again a dot ball. Beautiful bowling display from Sonam Hishe there. Again changing his field. This time he sends, since it's lefty, long on instead of, and is up in the air. Will it be taken? 2 of them nearly clashed. I hope they are fine. It landed somewhere in between. That was, I think, Tanuwangdi and Namgang. 2 fielders watching the ball and they nearly clashed. I think they managed to take 2 runs. Yes, they did. At the end of the power play, BTR Assam 47 for 0. Tashi will continue bowling from the mountain end. Jersey number 20 Tashi. He gave away just 2 runs. Same like Sonam Hishe. If SKD All Star want to get back into this game, I think this will be two of them. Tashidoji from the mountain end and Sonomiche from the Gelephu end. For now, it's Tashidoji with his leg spin and played it down to deep mid wicket for 1 run by Bishwajit. Rahul has moved on to 24 of 21. The left-hander showing he is one of the key batters to look out for in this tournament. Some field adjustment going on. Tashidoji coming around the wicket to Rahul. Bang on his money. Played it straight back to him. Rahul has been explosive at the same time, watchful as well. Well fielded, a diving effort, but they still take a single. Good running between wicket and a good fielding from Tani Wongdi as well. Tashidoji bowling to a right-hander this time. And the fielder is still jogging back the deep mid wicket, so he had to stop in between. One run down to short fine leg. BTR Assam have come out all guns blazing today after going down to Dragon Strikers yesterday. They definitely look tiger, but today it looks like they had a much needed rest. Flighted and down the leg. Well stopped by the wicketkeeper. It's difficult for any wrist spinner to control. And we saw there Tashi could not control that ball. He was trying to give it some repetition, but to no avail. Shot this time, but no runs taken. Dot ball. One more ball to go of Tashidoji's over. Shot this time and played straight back to the bowler. Well fielded. Ends with a dot ball. At the end of 7 overs, BTR Assam 51 for 0. Sonam Hishe to continue from Gelephu town end. Sonam Hishe goes by the nickname Hishe. He is also a student of RTC College and a full-time cricketer. He is under the contract system of BCCB, where Bhutan Cricket pays them a monthly salary for them to continue their cricket journey along with the studies that they do. Starts off again just like his first over with a dot ball. Beautifully bowled Sonam Hishe. If not a cricketer, he would have been a professional basketball player, he says. He loves singing. And there again, right on his money. Pitched perfect, no room whatsoever to the batter, and well played by the batter Biswajit as well. He's calm and poised. A quicker one on the pad. Sonam Hishe was not at all interested. He knew it was going down the leg, but it definitely got Sring Tashi excited. He was just teasing umpire Subhash Lama there. Yet again a good ball and a quick single taken. A diving effort from Sonamiche, but to no avail because they took single nevertheless. Sonamiche looks like he had some chicken chili, his favorite food, before the match, because he definitely gave everything in that ball. He dived like a Superman, but unable to get the wicket. His pre-match song or hype is Talkless. I'm not too sure whether it's the name of the song or he just doesn't talk before the match. But he was definitely talking during the toss. And that was more like a swinging ball. It went out for Rahul. Well gathered by wicketkeeper. Another dot ball to Sonamiche. Let's see how he ends this over. Flight at one. Played it straight. And a misfield from Kishan Ghale results in a boundary to Rahul and to BTR Assam. After 8 overs, BTR Assam 56 for 0. It will be Namgethile replacing Tashidoji from the mountain end. I wondered at the first go why Namgethile was taken off from this end. I mean the Gelephu city end, because he was bowling exceptionally well. He was also getting turn. But just like yesterday, he just gets 1 over. And now a change of ends for him. Just like that. He started off quite well, Namgethile. Maybe the boundary of his last ball of his first over was something the captain didn't like. He makes a room and cuts it and finds the gap and is 4 run to Biswajit. He definitely created his own room. He moved back and then he knew it's going to spin out and he cut that into the gap for 4. Beautiful batting display from Biswajit today. Not only with bat, he was excellent with his ball as well. Namgethile pitching is slightly short and getting punished for that. And this time it's wide. Biswajit wanted to whack that outside GMC city itself, but unable to find any bat on it. Again a flighted ball, again a shot, and this time straight to the fielder, no run. Biswajit definitely looks like a man on a mission. When BTR Assam win, he will be the architect of their win. And again off the edge, and it's in the gap. Will the fielder be able to cut it off? Yes, he will. Kishan Ghale there. And a good throw as well, flat throw. Late cut there from Biswajit. Finds the gap and fetches him 2 runs. Namgethile needs to bowl. Again, room being made. Again a shot played, and this time it goes direct to the fielder for only 1 run. Well fielded there. I think that's captain himself, Sonamiche, patrolling the boundary. Brings the left-hander on. Namgethile decides to come over the wicket to a left-hander. Shot again. And misfield from young Sangenima. And a flat throw from the deep fielder, but not onto the stumps. So that's the end of 9 overs. BTR Assam 66 without any wicket. Without the loss of any wicket. Sonamishe to continue from the Gelephu town end into his third over. Sonamishe again balls and starts off so well. He is one bowler who can change around the game for SKD All Star, but he hasn't been able to get any wicket. But he has definitely dried down the runs for BTR Assam. Sonamishe tweaking his fielding placement to try and intimidate the batter. And just like that, again a dot ball. Biswajit throughout his inning has been shouting at Rahul, "There was run there, why didn't you take the start?" Rahul says, "Well, I didn't see that and I was not comfortable." This should be the calling between wickets, unlike SKD, who have been doing all the suicide runouts on the pad this time. And this time Rahul compliments by running. Brings the left-hander Rahul to face a left-hander Sonamishe. Sonamishe will be going over the wicket to Rahul. Both batters have made 31 runs at par, I would say, more than runner ball. This partnership has been instrumental in building up the run chase for BTR Assam. Short this time, and in the gap, and the diving fielder cannot stop it from going it to the boundary. A rare short ball from Sonamishe, dispatched by Rahul. When you can play shots like that, there's no need to take risky runs, says Rahul back to Biswajit. Sonamishe slightly getting it wrong. And cricket is a game, such an unfair game, after having bowled so well. Again upish, and this time the fielder will cut it off down to 1 run. Last ball of Sonamishe's third over. He's not happy with the field placement, Sonamishe. He gets through his over quite quickly. Again on the leg and again in the gap. Will it be 4 or the fielder will cut it off? Sliding Chile jumps over there. Cuts it off just for 2 runs. After 10 overs, halfway done, BTR Assam 74 for 0. And with that, we'll have a drinks break. We'll be back in a short while. We are back after a short drinks break, much needed break. It's hot and humid here at Gelephu Mindfulness City. Tashidoji will be bowling his third over of the match. And caught and bowl a beautiful catch of his own bowling. Gets the first breakthrough for Team SKD. That will be the end of Rahul. He played a beautiful inning of 36 from 30. The drinks break certainly not helping BTR Assam's way, but it definitely helped SKD All Stars because they came back. The first ball after drinks, Rahul loses his focus and plays straight to Tashidoji. That will be Tashidoji's first wicket in this BIFA Cup 2025. First wicket down for BTR Assam at 74. Run rate is 7.40 and they only need around 4 runs per over. Easily doable from here on. But we never know. SKD might have different plans to restrict BTR Assam below 111. We'll have to wait and watch. Tashidoji coming into the playing 11 today is definitely bowling a dream spell. He has been economical and now he gets the first wicket. That too of a set batter Rahul, the left-hander. Pran Krishna joins Biswajit at the centre. He is a right-hander batter, so it will make things difficult for himself because Tashidoji is a leggy, so the ball will be turning away, so he has to play with the spin. Sering Tashi tweaking the field for Tashidoji. Tashidoji looks pumped up and hyped with that wicket and ready to go for his second ball in the third over. Flighted one this time. Played it straight, but still they managed to take single runs. The running between wickets from BTR Assam has been excellent today. Brings back Biswajit, a set batter onto strike. Now, how will he handle? He too had a drinks break and he lost his opening partner. Can Tashidoji do some magic? But Biswajit finds the gap for 1 run. Smart batting from Biswajit. He knows they can do it in singles. Why bother to waste your energy? And also risks of getting out and trying or going for big shots. Beautiful batting display from Biswajit. Pran Krishna to face Tashidoji. He beat him all ends. He had no answer to that. Watch out for a googly from Tashidoji. He has a well disguised googly. And that's on the leg and people are appealing, I don't know for what, because the ball was definitely going down. Namge Thile looks like he got excited being in the slip. But that hit his pad and it was way down the leg side, so should not be LBW. At least here from the comm tower, that's what I saw. Flatter one this time. No runs taken. Well fielded. And that's the over for Tashidoji's magical spell. He took 1 wicket and gave only 2 runs in that over. After 11 overs, BTR Assam 76 for 1. Namge Thile, again a change of ends for him. He bowled from Gelephu town, then he went to the mountain end. Now again back from Gelephu town end. Namge, aka Jab Bhai, He needs to pull out a magical delivery. Biswajit tried to play that inside out over the top of cover, looking for that gap, but unable to do so. Namgye, he better pitch it up this time. And he's on the leg side and over the top of short fine leg, and that's 4. Namgye cannot ball there. To a set batter on her leg, it's always inviting them for a big shot. Nothing to take away from Biswajit. The way he has built up his inning, how calm he has been from the first ball itself, tells a lot about him and his mental ability. Creating a room and again missing. I think he wants to go back to his hotel soon and have a good race today and tomorrow and get back fresh. And in the gap, will the fielder cut it out? Yes, he will. Down to deep cover for 1 run. As I was mentioning, it's a rest day tomorrow for everyone. Everyone needs that, deserves that, and everyone will be back on Thursday. Flighted ball this time, a much better delivery from Namgye. On Thursday, we will see a friendly fire mode on, where Indian team will take Indian and the Bhutan team will take Bhutan. It will be what I will call it, a local derby. It will be an interesting match and it will go down right till the last match. Full toss, he tried to sweep that, but only manages to find the edge of the bat. Luckily, it did not carry to the short third man. At the end of 12 overs, BTR Assam 81 for 1. Tashidoji has 1 over left of his allotted quota. He would be looking to take at least 1 or 2 more wickets to give SKD a chance in this match. And that a 6 from the bat of Biswajit, not letting Tashidoji have the better of him. He hits him for a humongous 6 on the leg side. Beautifully crafted, lofted shot, I would say, from Biswajit. It has been his day today all throughout, even while bowling and even while batting. He has been the architect of this BTS assumed win. And one more is full toss this time and another 6. Tashi lost it everything in his last over. Biswajit, I think this is his 50 with that 6. 50 runs for Biswajit. Sorry, I missed that because I was not looking at the scorecard. I was just looking at his flamboyant batting. Well played, Biswajit. A clean innings, a master class from your side and leading the way for your team BTR Assam. And this time steps down and that's another 6. 3 sixes in a row. Looks like the match is done and dusted for SKD now. Biswajit is in a rush to get back to his hotel and watch the second match from his comfort in an AC room. He doesn't want to be here out here. He's taking Tashidoji for all rounds, mate. He's hitting him all over the park. Was that a catch gone down? Tashidoji had a chance to redeem himself after 3 sixes. If that was not a bomb ball, that was definitely a catch. Legs this time, and the fielder will give everything but unable to do so. Will go down as another 4. Now it is down to 9 runs they need from 44 balls. It has been that kind of day today for SKD, and now he poses for the one for the camera for his 50, because even the cameraman missed that. While it happens because you are batting beautifully and we can't take our eyes off your bat and your footworks, Bishwajit. An arm ball, and well taken by wicketkeeper. That's the end to Tashidoji's over. Beautifully ball until the last over itself. At the end of 13 overs, BTR Assam 103 for 1. They just need 9 from 42 balls to win this match. And it will be all down to Namge to ball a magical spell if they want any redemption whatsoever in this match. Bishwajit has been the architect of this win. I am assuming they are going to win and not let SKD win from here on. If they lose from this scenario, they have to do something extremely bad as a thunderstorm here in Gelephu. The batters take 1 run and Pran Krishna gets Biswadi back on strike. Will he try to finish this match in this over? By the looks of it, he might just as well. Flighted ball, white ball from Namge, not needed. SKD looks beaten today. Everything down to the dust with their shoulder down, but this is just an plays a big shot. Will it be taken? It won't be. It's always difficult catch running backward, but he never made the ground. He never made the ball, and it goes down as another 4 to Bishwajit. In the gap, and he will take 1 more run and will keep the strike in maybe the next over. Oh, there's 3 more balls to go, so they have plenty to win it in this over itself. Flighted 1 and 4 runs. And that's it. The game is done and dusted. BTR Assam win by 9 wickets. An unfortunate ending to SKD. They won yesterday, but they could not outclass the BTS Assam today. BTS Assam, they win by 9 wickets, and Bishwajit, the peak of the batter, leading all the way with his bat, will remain 66 not out of 44 balls. What this does is this changes the scenario of the semi-finals. Yes, the 4 team will play among themselves, but now the net run rate will play the key part. And this is the match summary. SKD All Stars versus BTR Assam. BTR Assam won the toss and they decided they will chase. And they started off pretty well by restricting SKD to 111 in their 20 overs. They were all out. The peak of the batter for SKD, Thiring Tashi with 17. and Gokul with 16. But bowler, look at the scorecard. Komesh and Biswadeep both taking 3 wickets each. And when it came to the run chase from BTR Assam, yet again we see the same name, Biswajit Das. 66 of 44, crafting the win for BTR Assam, supported by his opening partner Rahul Talfadar, 36 of 31. Only Tashidorji managed to take the lone wicket for SKD, but he proved to be expensive as well. So that's the end of this match. In the afternoon, we will have Dragon Strikers taking on Thunder Cricket Academy. Stay tuned for that match. We will now be logging off from this live stream, but we will be back shortly with the post-match presentation. And in the afternoon, starting at 2 p.m. Bhutan Standard Time and 1:30 India time, will be Dragon Strikers versus Thunder Cricket Academy. The toss will come in a while, right after the post-match presentation. We will see you at the other end. This is commentator Manoj Adhikari signing off with cameraman Anjali. We'll see you at the other end.